My name is ReIto and I will be playing Disco Elysium today. I always feel like I look weird no matter what I'm doing. Anyway, hopefully everyone can see the stream. I think it's okay. I think it's working fine. Oh, cool. Okay, it is. Perfect. Sorry. I just wanted to double check and make sure because it gets weird sometimes. Let's see here. I have these little cushiony things on my face. So I keep distracting myself because I feel them. And then I keep being like, what is going on? Wait a minute. Urgh. Okay, I'm gonna start soon, I promise. I'm just doing something. I should have done all that a long time ago, but I didn't because I am bad at remembering stuff. Oh my gosh, I don't feel well today. You can probably hear that. My stomach is hurting today. I don't know what I did. Okay. I'm gonna get started now. Well. I think the little thing I put on my face is like a face mask. But it's only under the eyes. I think it's interfering with my mouth for some reason. Okay, well, whatever. One of my kitty roommates, I think, just went to the bathroom. Oh no. Anyway, sorry. That's too much information. You don't need to suffer like I'm suffering now. Kind of weird that I can smell it from here, though. That's really odd. Anyway. Maybe it always did, and I just never noticed. Anyway, let me go to the game. Oh. It would probably help if I had it set up. Let me do that. Yes, perfect, perfect. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have this on. Wait. That's okay. Wait, what are these guys? Huh? I don't remember these guys.
That's one brutal motor carriage.
Piss. Fart? I don't know. Right on his back.
If I were a real skull now, I'd jack it, paint it in palm tree livery, then bottom light it neon style.
Huh? What is he saying? What is this man saying? Oh well. Oh, he's gonna steal it. No.
A snazzy shit-ripped skullmobile like this would make a fine trophy. We could, like, hang fucking shrunken heads from the side mirrors. Cops' heads. Scary tribal shit.
Sounds very Mad Max of you.
Yeah, tribal shit. A cop carriage like this would have proper skull value.
Why don't you just take the one that, mine from the water?
While I appreciate the interest you take in my brutal motor carriage, I have to stop you.
Hello, everyone, by the way.
The RCM takes threats directed at its property seriously.
It's just theoretical work, Copper. No basis in reality. Man, if we were certified skulls right now...
A gang. They're thug wannabes. Yeah, I see that. They're clearly thugs, and the gang is called Skulls. Also, hello, Akhorta.
Was it a good idea on the lieutenant's part to get into this? Don't even answer that. Just leave. You can always come back later, on your own terms.
Nah, it's fine. Let's do it.
I can tell you who we're not, cop. We're not snitches.
Which is not to say that the skulls are bitches and... On the contrary.
Wow, I like the little, noise that goes through when he talks and on his back and everything. Because in other parts of the game, people just say stuff.
The part of this presentation you want to take home with you, cop man, is we're not part of the skulls yet.
Or is it because I set streamer mode? Ah, maybe that's why.
These skull people are more than an authority.
Hello,
They are
Itoku.
deities.
I am in fact the kitty. They're deities? Yeah. Do you know anything about the murder? No. Do you guys know Cindy the Skull? Oh! Yes.
Oh yeah, Cindy's a right proper skull.
Yeah, a true artist of the future. Just like Arno van Eyck.
Interesting.
By the way, if you see Cindy, give her our regards.
Returning from whatever void he was just visiting. I don't think you want regards from me to Cindy. She doesn't like me.
The lieutenant on your left is unusually lenient toward them.
I see you you kids are into anodic dance music.
Oh man, yeah. We're not fucking kids, man.
Be wary of the abyss.
Why?
It's a threat. An impotent threat of violence.
I just want to talk about music, and now there's a conflict all of a sudden. It's too much. No. We're not shaking our head. We're not shaking our head. A threat? Good. I like those.
But I don't. In fact, I dislike them so much I'm willing to drag you boys back to the station just to calm myself down.
Kim! You're not gonna put up with me being crazy?
Hey, there's no need for that. We're just talking here. Joking too. Stay light, man.
It's interesting because the way that this guy's face is, it looks like he should not have long hair. It just looks like he has short hair and then they just added lines. I don't know. Is it just me? Meow meow? Is it just me?
Yeah. Didn't you cops, like, have some questions about skulls or some shit?
Why aren't there more skulls in
The
Martinet?
Union does their share of policing in Martinez, at least where gangs are concerned. That's why there isn't much organized crime around here.
Ah.
Apart from the unions themselves, of course.
Yes.
Don't you worry about that. We're gonna make up for the death.
Yeah, we are.
Are you part of the skulls or not?
We're not franchise skulls. Well, not yet.
Franchise.
Once we get our name out there, we'll have a chance to join them.
And what makes you think that the organization would accept you?
Because we can be just as psycho and vicious. You'll see.
I'm playing this game. I played this game. It's my favorite of all time. Your stream just showed up on my TL, so I'm staying here a little bit to watch your playthrough. Watch out to these two. Oh. Hello. Yes, this is my first time playing this game. There's a lot to it, isn't there? So I don't even know what's going on. But I've been making like really safe choices. So I was like, maybe I'll be a little more crazy with these kids. But I don't know, they're kids, like, you know. Maybe I'm a boring cat. Instead of the sorry cop, I'm a boring cop.
But in a non-threatening and definitely legal way.
We'll fuck the system from the inside later. Just be cool now. The
It's a
damage will be
lot.
Tenfold.
Yeah. There is a lot to this game. Like, there's a bunch of lore, there's a bunch of world building, you know, there's a bunch of stuff to it, which is cool. I picked like one of the builds and I didn't realize that it was going to be very drug heavy, if you want to call it that, I guess. I didn't realize that. So I thought it was going to be more psychedelic, more well, I mean, I guess the psychedelic element would have to have the drugs involved, but I was just not thinking it through. I thought it was going to be more like magical realism was going to be involved. Which it is kind of, but not that much.
Right on, fuck. So what's happening now? Mm-hmm.
What's it, the jackets?
Murder? Yeah, sure. We'll gladly tell you everything we know about it.
Also, he was hanged. He was hanged.
Yeah.
These punks don't know anything.
I know.
Hey, stop right there. How does one know anything?
Fucking philosophy, man. You
Dude.
about them.
Why does your jacket say blah 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 on it. You know? F the world.
Well, first off, it's a statement and not necessarily something that characterizes me as a person, even though the statement has character. And I do like piss.
What?
The word piss epitomizes the struggle taking place in the world. Things being defined as they seem, not as they are. And I guess it's also about communal spirit, the future, and truly appreciating our differences.
I don't see how there's a world where that could be true.
Also, you've got to admit, it catches the eye. And since the Grand Piper is slowly but steadily moving towards basing the economy on it, attention, it is imperative that the medium itself convey the message.
I don't think so. I don't like either of these responses.
What I mean by this is, we are all pissed, and that the world is inherently meaningless.
Don't worry about the build you picked. It's cool. There's magical realism involved anyway. You'll see. Oh, good. Magical realism is my favorite. That's what I thought was going to happen. And then, you know, I got confused because I didn't see as much as I thought would be there.
Like I said before, many men keep searching for the one, for so-called true love, which is actually just obsession masquerading as kinship. The thrill of the chase, the hollowness that fills your chest cavity after catching it.
Ah.
To catch a fish, you'll need to hurl the lure many times, and even then it isn't certain that you'll get anything.
What does it have to do with that?
If you blow up the lake, though,
That's a terrible
you get
metaphor.
more fish in a shorter time.
Yeah, but the fish are all dead.
And for time is of the essence and fleeting ever so quickly, one must think of a way to fuck the whole world and not get caught up in fucking someone.
All these kids are...
Because when one fucks everything, he fucks nothing.
Is it a coincidence that here we have two badass jackets and two bad... Your lack of imagination is baffling.
Ask for the jackets for yourself and the lieutenant.
Yes. Questions. No, no, no. Don't ask anything. Be subtle and scary. The boys dream about being skulls. You suggest they're massive skulls. Come on.
Boys with the skull jackets. You're going to be Skull Kings in no time.
No! Skulls don't have kings, I think.
Hi,
And we're not even
Issa.
in yet.
Yeah, man, keep your voice down. Skulls don't take it lightly when folks pretend to be them. We're not even prospects yet.
Not even prospects and you're already aspiring to be kings?
Wow, you boys are ambitious. Only prospects and already planning a coup in the skulls. You're destined to go far.
Yay, Kim, he's coming along with me.
He gets it.
Shut the fuck up. Are you
Now bring it to the jackets and, yes, start shouting.
Yeah, we want to be cool like you, but we don't have cool skull jackets.
Please be quiet. What? What do you want? The jackets?
You got it. No need for cruelty.
You offer us your jackets like that, it'd be impolite to refuse. Truly would be.
Oh, man.
Hello, Aries.
I get it. Skulls don't really wear slogans anyway. It's just stupid.
Fuck.
Wait. Okay.
The
Bye-bye.
lieutenant watches the boys take their jackets off with mild amusement.
Wait, when did he say that? Which jacket should I say? F the world? Since you said you're more of a... I'll give it to Kim.
I'm absolutely okay with not having either one, thank you.
Why not? They're a pair. We could really raise hell. Go undercover hard. You don't want to express your individuality?
I already am expressing.
I'm not. I don't have it.
Good. I wanted you
Cold-hearted cop.
Well, whatever. I like both of them then.
do. I'm fine with...
The jackets are meant to complete each other. If a man was standing alone on a street corner with his written on his back, it'd just be an individual that has taken a liking to urine and fuck the world all on its own.
I don't know, Eric. It's colder.
Yeah, let's get out of here. The cops fucked us.
Yeah, we did. We screwed you over. Hello, hello. Okay, wait. Let me just see what the... Wow, I have so many jackets. Drama, negative authority. Half-light, negative rhetoric. Interesting. Pain threshold. Okay, I have to figure out what I'm doing next. Race enigma. Oh, this is Measurehead. Get the whole story from Titus. Convince the Hardy Boys to tell you the whole story. Ask Class J about Sunday night. Hello, hello, Kith. Oh. How are you? When Kim's not around to stop you, ask Class J about what she heard from her room the night before you emerged into reality. She must know something. Class J told you she can't talk about it now, but you need specifics. Ask a little later when she's had to... Oh, okay. Have I finished the autopsy? I can't remember, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Kim already sent her, sent the body away. Okay, I can ask her about it now. And then I can ask the Hardy Boys to give me the whole story. Funny how all this conversation with those two guys was a little blurry to me when I played until Kim talked and you realized it was all just about that jacket. Yes. It's... Well, I think it's because you're trying to get them to leave and, like, give up on being punks because you don't want them to, steal... He doesn't want them to steal a motor carriage or anything like that.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
Let me see. Yeah, we've concluded the
Let's
autopsy.
see. I wrote down the nickname Lelystad.
He moves his
We
finger
have
across the page.
questions that might help solve some gaps in our field autopsy. I'm sure my colleague has a few of his own.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's true. Where is Lelystad, the place I mean?
In Oranje, officer. It's,
You are almost right, officer. That means his race was occidental, not mondial. I'll update the form.
You're both from Oranje?
yes.
Did that bring you together?
No. He was too old for that. And from another part of Oranjenrijk. I didn't even understand his accent. What brought us together was in Oranje. It was bad
Sex, speed, probably also sildenafil.
How old was he, miss?
He was 42.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no, we even celebrated his birthday, like, some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
True.
We were slightly off then. Thank you for clearing it up.
Hello, hello. Hello, Spore. Is that
Blue.
color?
Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face.
She's a pretty lady. Yeah, she is. She's a little too apathetic, but I understand given what's been going on in her life. But she's very pretty.
Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly.
She also has high contrast.
And he had
Which is
a
cool.
beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
That doesn't match with the recording.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth.
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile.
I don't think she's an
That and
apathetic.
those eyes.
At least I don't think so. Yeah, she's probably not apathetic. She's just presenting herself kind of like cool. But maybe just, you know, what's it called? I forget right now.
It's clear she was very much attracted to him, and still is.
Keep it to yourself?
Of course. He was the most strangely beautiful man I've ever been with. And I mean that. And now, he's dead. A pity.
Oh,
Interesting.
yes. His hair, if you can remember.
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Why? Why would he do that?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
What did it represent? Do you know?
It was a map of his life and the places he visited as a soldier. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
How so?
How? Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands.
She is awesome. They presented her history in a way that if you were to empathize with her, you'd get to understand that tone and mystery. Yeah. I mean, I do definitely understand it. She's very disassociated is the word I was thinking of. You know, because she's had a hard life. Makes sense. Tens, hundreds of them, maybe even thousands.
And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country.
Misery loves company.
He's done
yes.
horrible things in every single one of them. Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us what precisely these mean?
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead. I can tell you what they meant without looking at them.
Go
Okay.
on.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Oranje needed some people killed, so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money.
Yes.
He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed some people on the Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a very fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Were you involved with it? Did he enjoy his death?
Why do you ask?
I just have a feeling, just a feeling I have. Indulge me.
Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
We ordered a toxicology report. Any idea what that will show us?
A real rainbow splattering of pharmaceuticals, I bet.
Hear that? Sildenafil. Just like you suspected.
Thanks.
You got...
How much does the toxicology report cost the police of Revachol? I can do it for half of that.
It's quite expensive, miss. But we'll manage without your help for now.
Uh-huh.
All right. Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Okay, is that it? I feel like there's more. But I'm missing it. Huh. Call Jammer Public Library for information on the library card owner. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Okay, let's do that. Volition check? Did I miss that? I didn't even... Volition check? I feel like I... Sometimes I just kind of forget things. Or I just like I'm distracted mentally and I don't notice that something is happening. What's going on there? Okay. Let's call. Let's make a call for the library card.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Pick up the radio?
Precinct 57, how may I assist you?
Jammer
I'm
Public
afraid
Library.
they're closed. It says here that the library is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m.
What the heck? Oh. We just have to wait 2 hours.
We should try again during...
Anything else, detective?
Has anyone ever recognized you in real life? No, I'm nobody. I'm a nobody. Nobody would recognize me. How would that feel? I don't know. I would be surprised, I think. I would be really surprised. I would probably either say, I don't know what you're talking about, because I would be not even lying. I would just be so shocked that somebody noticed that I would just be like, huh? Who? I think you got the wrong person, buddy. Yeah, I think I would just be so surprised that I would deny it, even if it was true, you know? Or, yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I would end up doing, because sometimes things throw me off. Meeting Kif here a while back made me wonder. Yeah, I mean, I think people, like, people who make content end up meeting sometimes, but usually it's like at an event, a work event or something, right? I don't know. I'm like, you know, I'm just a little small potato. Even if it was just through chat. Oh, yeah, recognize somebody in like somebody else's chat might be interesting, but you would probably have to be careful because you don't want people to you don't want to take away from the moment of somebody else if you're in someone's chat, right? I think. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I need to report a dead body.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
An unidentified male.
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were
Any signs of violence?
No, it seems like an accident.
No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes?
He was wearing boots, trousers, and an old leather jacket.
Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone? I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's
Yay.
all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Anything else? Please connect me to the 41st again. Please connect me to Sylvia. I think that's it.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, we got it. We just gotta wait an hour and 30 minutes in the game. Or more, an hour and 40 minutes. I think if somebody recognized me in a chat of somebody else, I would be really excited and happy, but I would also try to be careful not to ruin, like make the other person who's like actually leading the chat or whatever feel upset. Wait, I just noticed that there's something in the corner of the screen. That's so weird. Why is... Oh, main menu. Oh, weird. I never noticed that, and I've been playing this game for a while. Oh, it's kind of sad. Okay, what do I do next? Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. Yeah. Okay. I have 3 skill points. I don't want to waste those just in case if I need them in a crazy moment. I have to convince Suna to cooperate with the Ravers or Victor. Huh. Egghead puzzle? Oh, yeah. 2 signatures, victim tattoos. Okay, ask another about the tattoo's possible meanings. Who could I ask about the tattoos' meanings? Who would know information? I think I asked the old guys and they didn't know. That's the only people I could think of, though. Let me check again. Oh, I shouldn't have gone down here.
I have really outdone my... Yes, René. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
You mentioned...
Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman.
Do not defile her memory, Gaston.
His tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak on the matter.
Huh? I don't know who that is.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4. She was René's first girl back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
Oh. Wait a minute. Sorry. Taking something off my face. He's gonna freak out though.
And then you stole her from me.
Oh. Easy, fellas. No need to get...
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when the 3 of us were just learning to walk and talk.
Did you already ask Joyce about the tattoos? No, I did not. Actually.
You stole her from me.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over a pretty...
Because they were little kids.
We were just boys then. This was different. You... No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company.
Sure, officer. It's better for René's flickering ticket too. Not that he'd ever had made anything. Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
Shame.
No, officers. I'm sorry.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose...
Respect!
Oh. Why is everybody...
I'm not.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union pricks.
Wow.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Everard.
How do you know Everard?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brother.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later.
Wow, he sounds like he hates this guy. Why do they hang out?
The old soldier mumbles something. The blind leading the blind. Doesn't even...
Let's try not to get caught in a...
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This...
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals.
Oh. Well, that's fine. I was like asking random people because I couldn't remember who to ask. I couldn't think of who to ask. But wait, isn't this Joyce?
Oh, hello.
Oh no, that's Lena.
There you are again.
Joyce, is that this lady?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Okay, I was gonna say I've asked a lot of people. Ooh. The pier. Oh, she said she wouldn't answer any of my questions. I tried to ask her. But she said no. At least that's what I remember.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
See, fine, return to it later.
Better not tie the force.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Yeah, I think I have to wait for something. Oh, I think I have to talk to the Hardy Boys first. I was gonna say, I knew I had to talk to her about it, but I couldn't remember what the next step was. I've discovered that it was probably not... oh, I should probably do that. Hold on.
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag.
What?
I said, what do I do with you, Bullet?
Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me. If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion, the more we know about this bullet of yours, the better.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It's quite destroyed. Some of the...
What can you say about the bullet so far?
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzleloader like those typically found on the streets of Martinique.
Hello, Pirate King. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle.
We were right. This came from a serious weapon.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating. We need to find a gun that shot.
Can I remember a person with a gun?
Something tells you that won't be anytime soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Hand-eye coordination. Do I have anything remotely hand-eye coordination-y? I don't think so. The conversation with Joyce's are probably the longest in the game, I believe. As you kept asking her about life and philosophy. She'll be revealing more and more. She's very important in the story. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have asked her. I just haven't, you know, like I said, I haven't explored other things that I need to get to before I can get back to her, I think. But I've also been unwilling to compromise certain things. Like, I don't want people to sign the forms, which maybe doesn't have to happen ever. To get Everett to do stuff for me. I don't want to be like a union guy. Okay. None of these. Negative authority. That's right. Don't worry, it's cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out, you know? Wasteland reality. Vibing. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're just, clicking on things, looking at people. Trying to get this wall. Oh, wait. Sorry. The reason why I was checking hand-eye coordination was because I wanted to.
The bullet is still safely sealed away. You can't remember what happened last week.
Yeah. That's okay. Filthy jacket.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching. It's probably better.
Let's not fondle the jacket. We have to... I think when I'm here it happens. No. Arrgh. Huh. Potato seller. Oh yeah, it's because it's that lady. Wait a minute. Okay. I do potentially... Okay, so what... I can talk to the Hardy Boys. Convince the Hardy Boys to tell you the whole story. Yeah, because now I know that the gun... That there might have been a gunshot. I mean, they didn't do it. They didn't kill him that way.
It's you again. What is it?
He walks up to us so slowly, it drives me crazy. I just found a bullet in the hangman's head.
Bullet, you say? That's mighty curious.
Sheesh, I love the music from this game. It's really nice.
Indeed. Mighty. How did it get there?
Well, there are so many bullets in the world, and so many heads. I guess it's a little logical. At some point, one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads.
This doesn't make any sense, Titus.
It's bound to happen again, you know? Just statistically speaking, of course.
I'm gonna ask you again, why was this show the bullet in the victim's head?
Wow! He's got it in a
Why don't you go home and log it into evidence? These men have told you what
Shut
happened.
the heck up, Elizabeth. Oh my god. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting.
What I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet.
No, that's literally impossible because of where we found the bullet. It was like basically at his brainstem. That's like the only place you can't shoot somebody and for them to survive it, okay?
Around the bullet, man. That's a good one.
Just based on where you had to stick your hand in, there's like pretty much no way. That's your basic breathing and things like that happen in the ponds. Come on.
They're only pretending to enjoy this. Beneath the act, they don't like you knowing this.
Yeah, did you shoot him?
I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night.
Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk.
No, he meant before he was hanged. Did you shoot?
Before? After? During? This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time.
Never been worried in my life, lawman.
Rhetoric.
I don't know what went wrong the last time. You have so many good ideas here. Make them all see their puppets on a string.
I know what's going on here. I've been wrong too. I got this dark shadow over my heart. I'm gonna tell you a story about Kim here.
What the hell are you talking about? No.
That is a lie. You should cut forward on the...
That's enough for the shadow now, officer. Let's do...
These working class oafs don't know how to talk about feeling.
Okay, rhetoric. We gotta try to do... we can do the rhetoric check right now. Let's just try to make sure we have high rhetoric. The only thing I don't like about the clothing is I keep forgetting what has what. Logic, sure. I don't think that plays into anything for me right now. Rhetoric? There's gotta be something with high rhetoric. Something else. I say, hoping that I will increase my rhetoric. I'm not taking off my special tie. -1 rhetoric. Oof. Okay. Any other items that improve rhetoric? Physique morale. No, I need high morale. +1 intellect. Is that the same? I don't know if that's the same or not. Dang it, my rhetoric is capped out. I cannot improve my rhetoric at all. How do I do this? How do I increase my intellect? Clean outfit, lol. I know, the outfit probably looks horrible. I have to increase... Okay, I could smoke this, but I don't know what that would do.
There it is. You picked the best one.
Oh, yes!
Get a load of this rock and roll. The lighter's dark green disposable plastic. Safety's
What are
off.
the repercussions?
Repercussions? It will help you concentrate a bit. That much is true. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs.
Perfect.
Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and...
Yes. Okay. Quick save. Let's talk to this guy.
It's you again. What is it?
Convince Titus.
Convince Titus he's being manipulated? Bad idea. Bringing her up will do no good. You should know by now. Titus will never falter.
One of his boys will.
Just remember, it's about more than Glasia. It's about these men and Mark outside under the rising sun. Tattered and in ruins, the windows of the cafeteria aglow with her morning light. Just remember, it's about more than outside
I don't understand.
The rising sun. Tattered and in ruin. He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinet, they just kill you because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because...
Because they like killing? Because of some chick? Because you're a foreigner? You're being manipulated. Oh, okay, well then what's the point of getting this check? Oh boy, I'm picking the wrong thing in these, huh? It's not... Because you work for the wrong people. Because they like killing. It's not because you're a foreigner, even though that's what I want to put. Because of some chick? Because they mentioned Class G.
Bring that up one more time, and you won't get to...
The man's fists under the table.
Oh, is that depending on who you get?
Tell from his neck and shoulders.
Yes, I understand, Alain. That's your name, right, Alain? You'll kill us. That's what they do in the Wild North.
They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember.
It wasn't that. It wasn't.
That's it. That's the weak one. You
officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do.
Or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him for no reason? Interesting.
We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when...
Yeah.
Shut up, Angus.
He was dead before. Yeah, duh.
Say one more thing to the
Dennis, stand down, or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31.
Oh, it's probably Theo who has the gun.
Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler?
I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked.
Why are you so fucking fat, Angus?
Shut
Now
your
it's all pointless.
trap.
Because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up.
The last person, right? Peak detective skills, yeah.
Lizzie, your help is no longer needed here.
Fine. I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast.
Ah, Elizabeth, all this time learning, becoming a lawyer and whatnot, and it's wasted on these people. Go, you know, use it for something better.
What just happened between these two? You're in. He's all yours. Questions.
So you didn't kill him. He was already dead.
He nods.
You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death. The bullet in his head.
Another nod.
Cause the girls asked us to. They were in some shit.
Girls plural. There's another girl.
Did she kill him?
Cop, I have no idea. The girl says she didn't.
He doesn't think she did. Or at least he hopes she didn't.
What happened Sunday night?
Class
Whoa.
came down. She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know? It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse.
Right. Wait. Oh, yeah.
Good analogy, boss.
You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench.
That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there.
We went upstairs. Sure as day the Merc was dead. There was a bullet hole through the window.
Of course. That's where the bullet hole was.
Dirty sheets.
He means they'd been fucking.
Tibbs patched the window. And the corpse. We hang.
Who's Tibbs, the 8th Hardy?
Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business.
If she didn't kill him, why the cover-up?
You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. They can't show up on police radar kind. There are people after her from the old world. They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in your systems,
Interesting.
she'd be away.
A moral intern.
Why would you help someone like that?
Why would I? I guess we avoid all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing.
So who killed the Merc then? Any leads?
Not yet. Just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere. So that's a clue.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking someone's past caught up with
hers, you mean?
I mean the people after Klausya. Maybe the shot missed.
Maybe it was
meant for her.
Yeah.
I like that. Been thinking the same thing myself.
My dude. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood,
Delicious.
probably.
Liquid.
Or it could have been someone else from Crenell.
Crenell?
Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you.
Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, wait. Check the coast for vantage points. The coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistic buddy of mine. That's what I'd do if I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you. Whose idea was it to hang him anyway? Hers?
In a manner of speaking.
Remember the two girls? He may be talking about the other one.
That's right. It was her idea to hang him. I liked it for political reasons.
The missing 8th Hardy.
The big guy turns to Glenn. The blonde shuts his mouth.
I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here. Cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her.
You know it's okay for there to be a Hardy girl, right?
We're Hardy Boys. And
Oh.
that's it.
I see. Sure, but you can tell me anything about... Can you tell me anything about this affiliate? Name, current location. Imagining that deep integration with that hat IRL is hilarious. Yeah. The hat is, it's something. It's something for sure. Sure, but can you tell me anything about this? Let me see.
Nope. You're not getting to her. It's Klasia.
Fine.
To talk to. You do that. Hey, cop.
If suddenly the wind picks up outside,
you
hear it rattling the lock.
She, Klasia, came to Martinez to hide.
Yeah.
Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now, she refused that protection. But
you would still prefer we didn't take her away. I mean, if she didn't do it, I don't have a reason to, potentially.
that's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers.
Yeah, I mean, in the real world, we would definitely have to take her away, but I think in this game world, based on how things are set up, there's no reason I would need to, since there's a bunch of stuff that's not, like, a part of the law.
We'll take that into account.
Okay, we're gonna take the silly hat off. Silly because it doesn't match anything else. Wait, what's the description? Thank God you can't see people's reactions when you... They see you strolling around in this incredibly insensitive headpiece. Okay. Rhetoric, empathy. Drama. We could put this on. Physical instruments. Wow. Looking good, looking good. Okay, she lied to us. Kind of. Yeah, I mean, she definitely lied to us. Okay, then we're gonna inspect that window again.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished.
Looks like it.
You know which window has not been recently replaced? Whatever it is.
Stop distracting him!
Oh yeah, we already did that.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42?
That's what she said.
Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition. How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements.
Oh no.
What lies beneath, you wonder?
How old do I think I am? Huh? How old do I look?
How old? 58.
What if you're wrong? What if we were both wrong about the deceased? He turned out to be 40. 42.
42. And he was deceased. He had been decomposing for a week.
I feel like I've been decomposing for longer than that. The ravages of Al Ghul are nearly as extreme as that of death itself.
There's silence. Then, here it comes.
Sure, you're 40.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
I'm not afraid to hear the truth.
To the laboratorium.
Ooh. Okay, we can do that. Negative logic, but visual calculus, suggestion, electrochemistry. Not intellect though, okay. Speed gives 1 psi. All motorics raised by 1. Okay, we're gonna do date of birth generator. Whoa, that picture's already scary. We're gonna save. Quick saving is our best friend.
It's always good to see you.
Wait a minute, okay. We are right here. Which means if he was shot through the window, it would have to either be from the church or the fisherman shack, this egg thingy. I feel like it has to be the church, right? At the very top where the void is. Maybe it's about the void. That might be the magical realism element.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, she sounds really sad. Hardy Boys told us what really happened.
I understand.
You don't look surprised. You were expecting this.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for...
This is good. Clear the air first. Is it? Shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
Interesting.
Let the mist speak. She's tall and thin.
If you knew we would find out eventually, what?
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit.
Is she implying the Hardy Boys are the law?
Cool, I'm satisfied with this explanation, you know? I don't care. Is it? That's not a good enough reason.
You're right. You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
The RCM isn't the lapdog of the moral intern. You don't have to worry.
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records...
What happens if they do?
They will kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, and, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
What did you do to have these people after you?
It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not
what exactly?
Industrial espionage.
Ah.
I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again.
Ooh, you do look like a business. You could be a business lady.
With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with.
Ah.
I need the names of the companies involved.
The job was Lou's doing County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some print.
But she really
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too. Along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
I'm sure there are people who have done much worse than that. That's a lot of crap you gotten into.
It is. Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people.
Yeah.
What I did to get to accounting...
Yeah, it makes sense because she was basically, you know, in one sense of the world, she wasn't just like naturally rich, and she wasn't like she didn't marry into money or anything like that, but she was basically very high in the corporate world. And I mean, enough for her to commit this espionage twice, you know? And she kind of screwed herself. Well, I mean, she did it, you know, for money.
A lot of people got hurt. But that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's...
One of them killed themselves because of me.
That's not easy to deal with.
How do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
By not remembering anything.
That would do the trick, yes.
Around her, a drop in the atmospheric pressure. Not long from now, it will get dark, and the air will start moving faster. She's already in prison here for what happened, and she's prepared to never leave, even after his death.
What happened?
We were there. Together. In bed, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered.
There was a hole in
turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
Wow.
A great pain moves through her.
I knew he was dead.
You were right. He did enjoy the moment of his death.
Then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has...
Oh.
I'm sorry this happened to you.
So am I.
What time was this? When did it happen?
Who's the other girl?
It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
Okay, there was a moral intern here already. That's the person I met in that other guy's house, apartment. Interesting.
It's okay. Were you
right?
inebriated?
Isn't that who he was?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus...
Did you hear or see the shooter?
No. Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot. Just a little.
She was in danger, was her fault, but the whole spy identity crisis was deeply affecting her, plus the danger. As suspicious as she is, you can tell why she was like that. Yeah.
He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs.
Run, woman. Run past them, and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why are you here now?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets. Sylvie was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Ruby's the Hardy boy.
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader.
The leader?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought the Hardy Boy leader... I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy Boys.
Well, nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
You can hear the cop cars outside. Or maybe you can't, but it sounds pretty loud.
This Ruby, in her phrasing, is entrusted with great power. She
Okay,
trusts
then.
her.
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, that I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
I know, IRL cop siren, scary. I wonder what it was. It was like a cop car and then a fire truck. Why am I so tired today? I don't know.
To mislead you, They were tampering with the body.
They're coming to get me! Oh no, all my various crimes I've committed. Dude, I was playing GTA and thought it was from me, not from your stream. It is from, yeah. I made it scary for you in your game. You're like, no, I've done nothing wrong, officer.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging?
Yes.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this? 20?
Oops.
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
Then what'd you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his... It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would. Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
I haven't seen her either.
We will need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
When it happened, did you hear one? A gunshot?
When he was shot?
Eepy cat, yes.
I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the
it was
shot.
far away. Why would I say this? I understand if this game fatigues you because reading a novel naturally fatigues me as well over time. I've been pretty good about it lately. This game is literally just a novel. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I skip, I read faster and then I click through. So I'm sorry about that, by the way, if everyone's trying to read along. Could the people after you've killed him?
That's the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass. I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone.
That's why you're up here. Wait a minute. You know what? Okay, this window is where they were shot through. And she stands right here. She's literally waiting for them to get her. That's pretty sad. I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing.
So they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
It probably didn't.
Or I don't know anything anymore.
We can't go after Loose Cap. Not yet. There are other saner leads.
Yes.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why'd you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
Thank you. I don't think so. Why did you do it?
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. And then they picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
To be fair, a lot of us who love this game actually skipped a lot and went fast sometimes and still loved it, so it's okay. Yeah. Like, I enjoy the Dragon Age series. I'm actually playing Veilguard right now. Not right now, but you know, generally. And I skip a lot of the codex entries because you can still really enjoy the game without them, you know?
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days. I could hear the thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol. Last week, Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took...
You should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
I think we're done here for now.
She nods, silently. He's thinking, are we done here?
In God's name, wake up!
But we are awake, sire. She has been forthcoming with sordid details women usually conceal.
Most shocking.
Shocking details of the sexual. If you have doubts, just give us one example of deceit. Just one, and we will gladly change our minds.
I got nothing, you're right, wise counsel. It's silly of me to imply she lied. Could the lurid explicitness conceal something less sensational but more illegal?
Who is this personhood picking these seditious options? Stop staring at her eyes and say something pertinent to the case. It looks like this one's not waking up. You'll have to do it without pushing her further. At least for now.
Okay. I don't know. What is there else to say right now? Conceptualization, would that be it?
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the deck.
Visual calculus. Ah, I keep doing the wrong things. Was there a visual calculus? Ah, too bad. +1. -1. Logic. I'm just making sure there's no negatives to my visual calculus at this point.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. In it are two neon-lit shapes.
Oh, wow.
A man and a woman
yes.
on the single bed.
This is really cool. Oh, okay, not the church at all, but that one tower. Oh, yeah. I've never been over here in this other place.
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired.
This is a very cool shot.
The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, ending him. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes fast.
Have a look at point A.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Shouldn't there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away.
So
this was more than a week ago. 72%, with a weapon that fires jacketed ammunition, likely a rifle. This is a good short distance, but not too short.
This is insanely short.
The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies. None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include
yes.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective.
Oh, I've never been to the islet.
In between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched. 1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinaise perhaps. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets
It's probably not that one.
From where, precisely?
Let's say B prime, the boardwalk. B double prime, the Land's End, or B triple prime, the islet.
I see you have given this a lot of thought. Are those the locations you've singled out in addition to the roof? And what is the likelihood, in your opinion, that it came from a further distance?
It's much less than the roof, but still.
Okay, well, we should see if there is gunshot residue or sniper nests if we go down the coast. Rule these spots out one by one. It would be the diligent thing to do. Until then, personally, I'm going with the roof version. A simple hypothesis can be wrong, but it's something.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's blow this popsicle stand. We can go look at the other locations. Okay, I can call for the library now.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone,
Suddenly raining.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? Hold on, officer.
Thank you, thank you.
I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to the librarian.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried,
A librarian.
ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
I'm looking for any information that you can provide on EndingBGM. A reader.
Billy Majon, you said.
Majon.
Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database.
Like Dijon mustard, but Majon. Oh god. That's horrible noise.
On Moreau Drive in central Jamrock, in a darkened hall lit by orange desk lamps, far away from the noise outside, a middle-aged man taps commands into an old radio computer.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
Yes.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinaise, I believe. Capeside Apartments, it says. That's all.
Any other information?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes, okay.
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Okay. Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight.
I mean, I don't know who can get married in this game, so I feel like this is assuming things.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me. Sometimes her husband returns some...
Oh, okay.
Goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
So yes, it is the wife. Can Marie describe to me what the husband looked like?
Marie, she said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a... Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Thank you for... That's all for me. I have no other questions.
Happy we could help. Goodbye.
Anything else you need from me?
I'm done.
57, over and out.
Conversation combat. I know.
In the cabin, you see a...
Wait, what did it say, Kim? Something or other?
Inside, you see a set of steering
Hold on a
levers,
second.
a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
Oh, never mind. We're good. So, an apartment. So let me sell some things if I have anything to sell. I think I do. I hope I can sell clothes because that would be ideal. But I can't remember if I can or not.
Hello, hello. Sure, let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment, and especially that tie. It swallows photons around it. I have no need for necrotic objects.
Necrotic objects.
Your mother is a necrotic object. I'm fun. Look at me sparking in the light.
Anything else you're thinking
Upon
of
menu.
selling?
No, I don't want to sell any of this stuff. I need it all.
Another time, perhaps.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table.
Nothing for me to sell. No more conversational combat for me. Wait a minute. Let me see. Do I have, I feel like I normally don't wear these shoes. Oh, perception. Composure. Empathy. Nothing. Alright. Oh god. There's nothing over here though, right? Okay, no. Apartment complex. Okay, so there is an island, a little mini island set here. I just never had the opportunity to go. What is that? Ooh, another. The apartment complex is. Oh, that's right. Okay, okay. That's fine. We should be doing other stuff anyway. Yeah, because this is technically part of Jamrock over here, right? At this point. That makes sense. Yeah, don't worry. Can't even go there. Perfect. I won't worry about it then. Because, yeah, we still have to go over here to explore... those two buildings. Let me see. Can I get there from over here? I can't remember. I think so. Yes, perfect. It's right here. Huh.
Hello. Isn't this a fine morning? Sure. What's on your mind? They use them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notable is the Mars Decree. I mean, it's a beautiful piece of text. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to...
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver worm on the cover of the book, already forgetting about this.
But of course.
Cute.
What else?
You see, a slogan used to...
Sorry, I was sneezing. I had to sneeze. So this is one of the buildings. Right? Wait, doesn't this look like an entrance? Or a way to walk around the top of the building? How do I get into this one, though? Huh. Check the boardwalk for bullet traces. Okay.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette, 2 empty bottles of Tallulah. No, there's more in there.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with
What if I have this?
There's some tear, 2 no.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head.
Oh, I can't get it. Check this pier here. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second. I'll figure it out. I'm still not done yet. Actually, I was actually gonna check this area, but I don't see anything right here, but I'm gonna keep looking. Because obviously this is the boardwalk they're referring to. I think there was something over here at some point. I'm gonna look around.
A metal payphone under a yellow... You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Machine's inoperable anyway. Because I remember, I feel like I checked everything. Is there more of a pier that I'm missing? Do I need the light on? Oh wait, this area. I should check this area. Because this is still part of the pier. Wait a minute. What's that? Is it a hat? Wow. Perception plus 2 logic. Wait a minute. I guess I'm missing something on the pier. I definitely should be able to see something, even if it's for me to say that it's wrong, right? With the guys with the phasmids? Yes, I did. I had a little brief chat with them. Oh, wait a minute. What is this?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Visual calculus. I think this is the only visual calculus thing I have. Oh, I have 2.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from a row
Whoa.
of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
Ah.
There are many of them, a dozen at least.
Cool.
Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded. It's
A
quiet.
firing squad.
Not 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap. Droplets of rain fall on the wooden
Wow.
planks, the surrounding sand dunes. The clouds block out any rays of light.
Yeah, it's very cool.
A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since. The abundance of bullet holes leads to 2 options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution. A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for execution. They stand, facing
Visual
the wall.
calculus. Very cool.
It's impossible to discern any details about their personality. Ordinary people. Familiar. Collateral damage on the path toward normalcy and progress. Maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from men of duty. In all truth, violence offers no answer. It's only the last available resort when all mediation fails. And here, the commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air.
Who is who in this
I don't
execution?
know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Ah. Give me 1 second. I have decided that I would like a piece of Terry's chocolate. I don't know if you've ever had that. It's that one where it's like an orange and you crack it and then it has like a lot of little pieces. I usually don't have stuff like this, but I don't know, Christmas is kind of nice to have like chocolate, you know? Christmas time.
Another likely scenario.
Ah.
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant.
A cold sea wind.
Okay. I have talked to those Phasmid guys. Already? They should be over here somewhere. Here.
Hello. What can I do for you, officer? I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer. Yes, indeed.
They're very similar.
Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and there are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near.
It's very, very good. I would highly recommend. Oh my god. Somebody's revving their motorcycle. I would highly recommend. It's called Terry's Orange. And it's like an orange. You crack it while it's closed. Like you tap it against something while it's closed. And then you unwrap it, and then it has a million pieces. You know, like it has a million little slices. Which is really nice because you can share it with people, or you just have a million pieces of chocolate.
Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast.
Oh.
It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
Oh, wow. Very similar. Wait, didn't one of the guys steal the armor?
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope. You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one...
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this? Is it?
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What if I encounter a phasma in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
Okay.
It's made of Muscom research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Oh my god. Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
This is the smell of dying reeds.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research. Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Okay.
Right. Which means you two can pack up.
Morale seems pretty chill. Yeah, he's kind of fun. He's kind of a kooky guy, but he's fun.
Whatever
I like him.
about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Yeah.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, but what if the information is vital on the hunt?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up if you prod a little.
Yeah, so you're living your childhood dream out here.
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often. No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemney, which is 4,082 items long. About 2,000 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing. Yes, the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate.
Oh, cool.
And a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is... We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even than the public.
Yeah.
With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found.
Then the Enceladine phasma will be the third.
Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world...
The hair on your arms stand up. Electricity.
Thanks for explaining that.
Yes.
Let's talk about specific cryptids some other time. I liked Morale though. He's kind of fun. This guy's a jerk.
Hello again.
Gary.
Very generous of you to help us out, officer.
Uh-huh. I really feel like I'm missing something here. Because we're supposed to walk the boardwalk and I haven't found anything. Is there more to the boardwalk and I don't know about it? Oh wait, the boardwalk goes all the way over to here. What is this? Come on. Oh.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Behind you, a ruined residential building looms over the reeds. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. Locusts are crawling around in the trap.
Did you get your gun? I did not.
Uneaten. You see no carnivorous reed.
I still don't know where it is.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
No need to grin. I'm not expecting to find anything. I'm helping some citizens and getting some fresh air.
I meant no offense. Just...
Okay, it's fine. You're fine. Kim, I'm not mad at you. We're buddies. You put up with me doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Oh yeah, you can't go more this way. So technically there is an area over here, we just can't get to it. But yeah, I haven't gotten my gun yet. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. I can't figure out the boardwalk though, I guess. That's fine. Maybe I have to use the light or something. Or maybe go this way. No. Those look like bombs or something. I know they're not.
This is the trap. The reeds by the later it gets. This trap is also full of panicked locusts.
Another empty trap.
I don't really believe that these exist. How are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant?
Always up for a good job. Otherwise...
There's no entrance to that factory is yet. Oh. There has to be an entrance over here? Ah, yeah, I know the area behind the church. That's for the other location. But I was like, dang, I can't find anything. I mean, I assume this door right here is the one that opens eventually. But for now, I guess there's nothing here. I don't know. Something has upset my stomach and then I added chocolate to it, so that's kind of dumb of me. They might be bombs. It wasn't that long ago the coalition invaded. I actually think what they are is those, like, they're like made of stone and they're used for shoring up a shore, I guess you could say.
An old door worn by elements.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Ah. I wonder if it's a church, even though that was not one of the points listed.
This trap's not too hard to spot.
Story related.
Once you know what to look for. The reeds shake set. The wind picks up. Nothing but look.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we are done.
Oh. You're getting tired?
No, I'm fine. I didn't mean to go.
Aw, poor Kim. We have to be over here anyway, Kim.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus. The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes you. In the distance, you can hear them.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling and wrecked.
Look over the water to the whirling
There.
birds.
1.2 kilometers over the wave-crossed bay, a glowing light on the third floor of the Whirling in Rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, smoking, drinking, being happy and elated. Without you. Because you're here, freezing in the wind.
What about the cigarette butts?
Those? A smoking assailant who favors Tumutiri to Astra or Joanne? Cigarette butts are everywhere.
Still, you felt it was important enough to make a mental note. That means something.
Yeah.
You didn't pay attention.
Maybe the
to any of
campfire.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer. It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why?
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip.
I'm okay. You, on the other hand, Efreitor, you look like you're about to turn into a popsicle.
It's my style. Superstar cops don't wear parkas. They rock out.
Absolute idiocy.
Save 7 deranged superstar lines. I did. Okay. Electrochemistry is freaky. To open the rest of the boardwalk, you have to talk to the working class wife at the bookstore? Ah. Oh. I don't know if that'll even happen, knowing me. I feel like there's just so much stuff you can do. I'm surprised that this tower isn't one of the places you could take the shot. It just feels like somewhere you should be able to do it, you know?
Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What about it? Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in them either.
What, not many? No, that's probably why he's not believing them.
What are we talking about? And why?
Okay.
Great. Thanks.
What if you didn't have to leave? I talked to Andre. He wants to make it work.
I don't want to make anything work.
You don't want to make anything work?
Yes, anything.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made her bitter. It's the failure of Fortress Accident.
Are you bitter because your radio game project failed?
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen, I don't want anything to happen. Ever again.
There isn't an easy access to the tower of the church. The only way up is through the rafters. Ah, so yeah, it's just that one guy who's like naked and running around in there.
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it.
Convince her to cooperate the Ravers.
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
Listen, about your research. You mentioned earlier that it's not going very well. Maybe I can help you with something.
No, I don't really need any help with the project.
But if I could help you finish the project, then you wouldn't have to live in a church next to the Boom Boom anymore. Just think about it.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in from the broken...
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory, and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself.
Is this the filament?
No. That's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need...
In his defense, it was simply lying in the desk drawer.
Okay, but still. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a film...
She's making it extra...
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament.
I thought I had it.
Yeah, that's the one.
Actually...
You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge. In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offsite copy from the ice bear.
I found a note from the ice bear fridge. It said the offsite copy had been moved to a safer place.
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory?
It said the offsite copy had been taken to a nearby ice cream maker. The note was signed by someone named Sulisla.
Jarisa. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jarisa. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. And feature creep, and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into... This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know...
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds dear.
The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil.
That's only because of their socioeconomic situation.
Yes, but she literally
The lieutenant coughs.
Once I came in one morning, thanks. And here's my Kvalsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offside
It hurts a bit for her to say this. She's not the legendary
Yay!
Kvalsund multi-tool.
Yeah, the key type is nice.
Version 2.0 for professionals like you.
I almost feel like this could be like somewhat study, like music playing with the keyboard typing. Could be like focus music for studying. Maybe not. Maybe that would be horrible. Okay. We're doing a bunch of random things. We'll go back. I don't know how to get to the island, so we'll probably just have to figure that out later. You shouldn't talk trash about Martinet. Kim is from Martinet. That's true. Well, I am coding with you on my second screen. Ooh, nice coding. I'm gonna take a coding class next semester. So that's cool. Hopefully I do well. Yeah, good background noise. Yeah, it is. It's always nice to have stuff when you're working, because it feels like there's somebody else there in the room with you, you know? Okay. So we're gonna go... I probably missed the other trap. I don't remember where that one was. That's okay. I have to come back this way anyway. It's good background noise overall. Yes. The game's not letting me go this way. Fine. Okay. This to open locked containers in the world. But... this is even better. Whoa, this thing is massive.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on. Only the black cable is plugged something close to...
Very smart. Opening the lid should be much easier after the ice cream maker has
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Okay, turn the crank.
Ice around it. Turning the crank is all gone now. You'll know what better to assuage the creeping sense of failure.
Physical instrument. Okay, we gotta put our physical instrument stuff on. I love the dynamic soundtrack. The transition from fishing town to city is so good. Yeah, there's a lot of options. People are always speed racing around me right now. What the heck is going on? Wait, what was it again?
This orange
Physical
machine
instrument.
is dead still.
Ah, dang it. I got
squeak
distracted.
turning it's all gone. What better to assuage
Hold
the
on a second. I will use my points. I haven't even used that many. Okay, wait. I know I have some physical instrument stuff. This one? No. -2 physical instrument. Oh wait, I'm at -2 physical instrument right now because of the check. Hold on. Did you buy the map from the bookstore? It's for fast travel. I did, but I keep forgetting to use it. Keep forgetting to use it constantly. Because see, look, wait, I'm still waiting on this, which is -2 physical instrument. Remaining 6 hours. Can I stop? Whoa. Interesting.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a
Nice.
house under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament of memory with the words, disappointment washes over you as you stare into the almost empty ice cream.
No ice cream.
Scoop of ice cream would have been nice, yes.
You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and Kilda as soon as possible. I'm not sure how.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament?
Audio is fuzzy? Huh. OBS sound chirp. When did that happen? Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't notice that. Is it still bad? Or does it sound okay right now? Oh, it's weird right now? How do I fix it? Let me check something. Did that fix anything? It usually fixes itself after a minute. Huh. Okay, well, I'll have to play it back later and see. Hopefully it fixes itself in a second. If not, I mean, I can end here soon because, you know, I've hit 2 hours, so sorry about that. Let me know if it gets better at all. I'll go give her the cube. Or wait, let me try something really quick again. Okay, I'll have to look at it in a second. Sorry about that. Wait, what? It's fine now? Is it? Or did I just mute it for long enough? I hope it's better. Sorry you had to put up with that. I'll have to look into it to see what causes those kinds of things. An OBS bug? Maybe I have to do some kind of an update or something, you know? Canal, southeast of the village. So somewhere over here, there's a trap. Ah, right there.
It takes you a moment. The reeds bend forlornly toward the constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast. Nearer somehow. The trap feels light and silent as no locus. Your voice echoes on the coast.
Well, debate worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. We did, sort of, promise to tell them, didn't we?
The reeds bend forlornly toward the constant, distant song.
Interesting. Wait, can I get that as tear? I wonder if I can pick that cup up. Nope. Oh, I forgot to talk to the bookstore lady. Oh well, I'll do it soon enough, I suppose. Technically boardwalky right here. This chair is kind of creepy. I know Kim said it's not creepy, but it's kind of creepy, I think. Keep getting distracted by where I should be going. Should be going this way. Right? Yes. Mostly right. Mostly right. The working class wife is not Pleasance, the bookstore owner. She's the woman reading. Yeah. I know. Oh, did I make it sound like I didn't understand that? I knew because Pleasance isn't working class.
Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it.
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
Don't put it in yet. It might be dangerous.
No, it's not dangerous. Just I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the anomaly's location from this broken copy. Watch. What an intricate display of faith.
The sound is okay, yeah. Okay, good. Whew. I'm glad it doesn't sound horrible anymore. I'll have to look into it, though. Maybe there are little things I can do to restart things, you know? If the sound is bad at some point.
The paper starts filling out with ink.
Sorry.
In a gleaming blackness.
Sorry you all had to put up with that.
A single line of data stands out. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. Sona doesn't reply. Her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something.
Here. I found it. Hold on.
Typing in numbers that only she understands.
Just give me a second. I'm almost...
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly.
There's joy in her voice as she bumps her fist into the air. You did it? You found the coordinates?
I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. You can... Great job.
Oh my god, congratulations.
Thank you.
So where is it?
There. In the swallow.
Okay.
Think you can help me again?
Sure.
I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need...
You like moving things around.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick.
Third bowl 2 to the left, fourth bowl 5 to the right. 3, 2, L, and 4, 5, R. 3, 2, L, 4, 5, R.
Thanks.
Which one's the third bowl, though?
It's awfully silent again. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Oh boy, this is going to be good.
Oh, okay. They already have it. Good.
Moves like a ghost without creating a single trace of sound. Some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you a time to run back or maybe walk. This...
Yeah, this place is really cool. I'm glad the sound is better, though. I was stressing out about that.
Yes. What is it?
I don't want you to be, you know, suffering through stuff like that. I moved the water bowls.
Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Yeah. Nothing. Now the only thing left, if we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired.
It's scary, but we have to face it.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant and then nothing happens. As Sona, Logan, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep focus. One hand cupping the headphone.
The animation team was stretched thin with animating recreation of a vine in the game's engine.
Damn it.
Oh.
No, of course not. Nothing happened.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something. But this is just another failure. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything.
Silence is silence? You're sure there's more to it?
Okay, hearing. Perception. Animating in Unity is hard? Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, I can't even imagine. I mean, especially when you have something very specific like this game, you know, then you're working within the bounds of that. Anything too different from it's just gonna look weird and wrong. Hearing? Hold up, let me put on my hearing clothes. Yeah! Let me put my hearing clothes on. I need them. No, nothing. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Is this a red
what
check
is
or
it?
a white check?
No. Yes. No. You're right.
Oh.
I'm not.
All you hear is your own breathing. Heavy, but there's something. There has to be. Some ghosts. When was the last time?
Well, did you hear anything?
No.
Yeah. No.
The lieutenant looks down at the... Maybe the speed freaks can help you with this.
Let me put a point in perception. Hearing the silence moment.
Yes. What is it?
Legendary. No.
Still nothing. Zona isn't even looking at you this time.
Dang it.
Yes. What is it?
Still nothing.
Duh.
Zona...
I'm sorry. I'm bad. I'm being bad.
Yes. What is it?
Wait, what? $58.
Everything disappears. You are
I
drained
know.
in silence like a drowning man staring into his puny little headspace.
I'm so evil. So evil. Bad. I know it was bad, but I did it anyway. I want the check. I want to see what happens next. I don't want to go do something else. You know, I want to hear what happens. Okay, everything disappears.
And then the pressure changes. It feels like flying on an aerostatic, or when your ears pop, or like a subtle difference in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
A weather change hanging in the air.
We weren't hardcore enough to listen to the silence. We had to cheat with our little filthy paws.
What if the sound you're looking for is too low for you to hear it?
Sooner, what if we need a better sound
A
system?
better sound system? All right, but where would we get one?
Suddenly, a rhythmic beat permeates the walls, causing a small patch of decorative...
They should really allocate some renovation funds to this place.
No. What they really should do is shut down the disco men. You mean the speed freaks? Of course. The speed freaks. They have a fantastic sound system. And you think they would help me?
Yes, I do.
I guess I could live through a week or two of peaceful coexistence.
Brilliant negotiating there, detective.
Sure. Let me know how it goes.
No problem. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I was like trying to remember how to get over there.
Back to the heavyweight jet. Hardcore! It's hardcore! Skibber D, skibber danger. Come check my...
Okay. She's gone. That's probably smart. I'm glad she's not suffering outside. Oh, maybe because it was smelly. Oh, look, there's a ladder right there. So maybe somebody could take the shot. Most respectful punk rock kids ever. Yes, absolutely. Although, to be honest with you, a lot of people that are like punk are pretty respectful to some degree, you know? They're like very much, at least in my experience, very much like you respect me, I respect you type thing, you know? Which is good. I would rather that than somebody be rude to me for no reason. Okay, so we have to wait a couple hours for that to happen. We can talk to the lady. What is all this? It's a big mess over here. I don't remember being over here. Oh, wait. Yes, it is where we were. It's just I don't recognize it because they're gone. It's confusing me that they're gone. Wait, is that a shirt? Interesting leopard print shirt. Oh, wait. You just told me I can fast travel. I keep forgetting. I can fast travel. Maybe the old man is in here. Yeah, next to his wife.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on.
Aw.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Truly a lot of legwork.
I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie.
Oh.
Mexican origin. The pin is an antique. Quite special.
Ah.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull.
Oh, you don't want to...
Ramblings. Nonsense. You're
Darling, I didn't even get...
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you are...
Reflexively, the lieutenant...
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden... I looked up, and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it. The reeds turned into a creature.
That's just a stick bug.
She had no fear, just surprise.
Only thing about them is how they leave the girl outside freezing. At least when they get to the church, that won't be a problem anymore. There's enough space for you to stand in there. Girls crush bugs. Mm-hmm. Crush the bugs. I'm afraid of one bug, but not of the other ones. Anyway, I don't know why I'm getting distracted by this. Maybe she wasn't in there because it was like it smelled of sweat and stuff.
I didn't know this can happen. So
I mean, I know it was implied that they didn't let her in there.
Touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering. I tried, but I was only a child.
Oh.
There was mud and high water.
Yeah, smelly boys.
I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee deep in mud,
stinky.
looking around me.
Very stinky.
Where did you go? Don't.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk. And for years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a...
We were on a date. Can you imagine?
Wow.
She tells me a story, and it's the most...
So that's how they met. This is beyond...
That's so cute that they met this way.
It did, yes.
They both believe
like
this stuff.
Reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration
Oh,
to say
no.
that she restored my faith in my profession.
You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
I know, it's pretty cute.
Our first, yes.
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the...
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but you're welcome, sweetie.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud, anywhere.
Okay, but wait. I looked through the traps.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those tracks.
Good. Okay.
One of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yes, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even...
Of course.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might be...
Yes. The Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news.
Another trip to the reeds.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. What a deft hunter, this phasmid. I don't know. I'm not persuaded. Gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Okay, see you, Spore. I'm thinking of leaving soon myself, because I've been playing a little too long. But this game is just really fun, you know? Bye-bye.
Of course. Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too.
Heartfelt gratitude.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization, is it? Consider the way the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside.
Whenever I hop out of stream, I decide not to announce it. Especially when I probably return, FYI. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Everybody has their own kind of style when they do stuff. Either way is good with me. I may have met a kid that's the locust doing tips.
What would a
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much
I'll talk
as
to the
they
little
love to
gremlin.
torment.
Delinquents. My favorite.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more...
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere.
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know that... Morel, it's been fun. Really. But I need a bath, and I have...
No need to apologize, Geary. You'd be more than helpful.
The first man to break formation is always a blow to leadership.
No. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the lady, and then I'm going to be out of here, because I should have probably left half an hour ago, but this game, like I said... Oh, the lady's not here. Did I miss her forever? Or does she only come here at a certain time, like in the morning? Morale is down for the cryptid hunters. Yeah, it's down. Okay, well then I'll go to the hotel room. Oh no, the working class lady, yeah, she's not there.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to...
Interesting. Money. Nothing in here. Oh, I didn't even see those shoes. Wait a minute. I'll have to look into the working class lady next time. Oh, it's this room.
A weathered brown door. Something smells good. The lieutenant motions to you. This is the door. You already know it's the right door.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this. You don't need to.
A weathered brown. Something. The lieutenant. This is the door.
Don't knock. Just leave. You don't need this.
You're right. Let's talk this through.
You hear light footsteps passing by the...
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood,
You'll meet her again, don't worry.
Okay. Is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm these, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. You're scaring me now.
Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got dead. Just don't say that you know how they...
Good advice.
All right, I'm ready.
The lieutenant motions towards...
Hello? Who is it?
No. Wait, it's this? You're scaring me, Kiv.
And someone turns down the radio.
This is the police. Please open the door.
A moment, please. Give us a moment.
You found her sooner than later.
Tidying up. Nervous.
I always find things randomly.
There's fear in her voice.
Come in.
Oh. Children. Windows covered with newspaper clippings. Oh no. Yes, steal her stuff first before breaking the bad news. I'm not stealing anything, I'm just looking in their house. Buckwheat and onions.
It's you from the book stand.
Oh, it's the same lady. That's what you were saying before.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea?
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses, and he must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Jungian synchronicity. Ah. Yeah, I guess so. It's the only explanation, really. Thanks, but I'm alright. But Jungian synchronicity is just a Freudian slip of the universe? Well, only if it's an unconscious desire, really. Then it would be Freudian.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again?
No.
No. This is something much worse. Is he in the hospital? How about...
Definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place.
Tell her about the dead body. Oh man. Psychoanalyze the grieving widow. We have to get the empathy stuff. Quickly, let me put my empathy clothes on. Gotta put my empathy clothes on. I do have those for sure. Oh wait, I forgot about this tie. Inland Empire and Elysium. Ooh, that's better than the hideous necktie. Interesting. Is it bad I changed out the only in video games? I know. Yeah, I need to wear my empathy shades. I'm scared. I'm scared. You guys are scaring me.
Too anxious to say anything. You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
Do I say he's just dead like that? Man, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband was found dead on the Martigny boardwalk.
What did you say?
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
I'm very sorry for your loss.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. I can't even imagine the things you can say in this game if you mess up. Fortune favors the depressed. I know that it's probably more funny, but I probably would have just felt like garbage if that had happened, honestly. I'm a timid kitty sometimes. Okay. She touches her neck.
Oh. But he was just...
She looks at the kitchen table where 2 cigarette butts are still in the tray. I mean, that is the really wild feeling when someone dies. Some fails are funny, some are horrific, yeah. Like, when someone dies, I mean, for me at least, I always feel shocked because I just remember the last time I spoke to them, and it just feels like it was like seconds ago, you know what I mean? Like, you just get hit with this feeling like, wow, it was like, I was just talking to them and they were fine, they were good, like nothing was wrong. And now they're not here anymore. Like, that's just such a crazy feeling.
But he was just here. Alive.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take
Such
your time.
finality to it, yeah. It's weird to think that you can't ever talk to them anymore. I think sometimes, you know, if it's like really hard, I'll like ignore it. The game nails everything down. Yeah, like in my brain, some part of me, if I don't want to think about it or believe it, some part of me feels like, oh, they took a trip and they went somewhere I would never go. Like they went to Iceland or something, you know? Like, I'll never see them again. That's kind of how it feels for me sometimes.
What happened to him?
It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head. It seems like he slipped and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold.
Yeah.
How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It couldn't have been long.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts
here.
She nods and slowly wipes away her tears. Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend? I lied to her about the days, you know. Someone who could be here for you?
No. I just need to tell my girls.
Oh, so her children are alive at least. That's good.
It burns like...
God. Should I call them? Should I tell them?
No. A day.
No, take a day to recover. You'll be better prepared when they come home tomorrow.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you.
She can't take much more. Her stomach is churning.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly.
Oh, this is so sad.
Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier. Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
Hug the working class lady.
No, I'll call you if something comes up. Thank you. Thank you for telling me.
These are her last reserves of strength.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card by her. Leave the room. No!
You did well.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased. They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
It's true. Volition is pretty cool. Right, this is closed then. Aw, she was nice. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for the day, okay? It's already really late over here. I'm gonna move over. I just get really into this game, you know? Like, it's just the music is really good, the art style is really cool. And yeah, there's always something for you to do, even if you're kind of stuck. Thank you. Clap. One clap. Wait, could you hear that? Yeah, that's good. It's really fun to play this game. So I'm glad I got to play more of it. And the only thing I did want to say before I go is I will not be playing this next Tuesday. Because next Tuesday is Christmas Eve. And in my culture, I practice like Christmas on Christmas Eve. So I will not be streaming on Tuesday because I'm pretty sure that's Christmas Eve. If I don't get me wrong, I think. So I think next week I'll just take a break and not stream anything. Or if I get too crazy in my head. I know, that was some really cool scenes this time around, huh? There were like a lot of really cool conceptualization, visualization stuff. And I'm glad that I cheated on that one roll, and then I'm glad I didn't have to cheat or do anything on this one, and I didn't have to get scared. Yeah, take many breaks. Next week, I'm not gonna play. I might play towards the end of the week something, but it won't be Disco Elysium. I really like having this on my Tuesdays. It's kind of like a nice routine for me. So not next week, but the week after, I will continue pick back up and play Disco Elysium. Any other games I play, they will be at other times, so don't worry about that. Okay. I'm probably gonna play Elysium this next Saturday. If I don't, it's because one of my friends well I was told that Hypnospace Outlaw has another game, like the person who made Hypnospace Outlaw came out with a new game, and then it might be out soon if it doesn't come out next year. So if that's the case, then I might play that one pretty soon. Otherwise, yeah, I'll go back to Liza P because it's a really fun game, even though I'm horrible at it. Okay. No. Oh, no. Oh, you got lied to? Okay. That's okay. When it comes out, I'll play it though, because it looks really, really good. I will play it once it comes out, even if, you know, we'll have to wait. Oh, there's an album and game with the same name. Oh, gotcha. Okay, you got mixed up. That's fine. Next year, we'll play it when it comes out. That'll be fine. Okay, but when it does come out, we'll play it because it looks really good. But yes, what else? I think that's it. Yeah. If you have any recommends, please drop a comment or something. Let me know for games, and I will try to play them. I'll probably go back to playing Omori as well because that one was really cool, but I stopped playing it for some unknown reason. It's kind of confusing, yeah. But at least he stopped it to focus on the Hypno sequel. Yeah. That's good. So hopefully it's out by next year too. It said Q4 2025. So it did say fourth quarter. So sometimes between October and the end of the year, I think, right? Something like that. Anyway. I'm just gonna keep yapping away. If I keep doing this, I'm gonna keep coming up with things to talk about. So I'll just leave you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. It was really nice. I really like your commentary. It helps me make a decision about what to do next. And, you know, otherwise I would be just yapping into a void because I talk to myself a lot. Okay, well, have a good day. Thank you so much for coming. Bye. Goodbye.